Hey, so good morning everyone. I'm here with the Miss Felicia Poole of the Wilkinson County High School. And Miss Poole teaches physical science and she teaches forensics at Wilkinson County High School.
Exactly.
So what are some of the benefits you have received from using FSI Courses?
Some of the benefits I have received is the actual consultational with you in delivering the program, presenting the program. I think it's not a program that I'm actually handed and to figure it out. Okay, we're showing you how to log in, but we're not showing you how to add kids and actually assigning the lessons and searching within the program, the live worksheets and so forth and so on. So I actually like the consultational part of it, where you actually have a PL with the teachers to actually set up the program, and you check in to assist us if we have any problems that arise.
So it's kind of different from some other programs where they kind of come in at the first beginning of the year,
we giving a package and say, hey, step 1 is to do this and step 2 is to do this, but to actually walk through it with you, to have that professional learning with you is beneficial, and for you to come back and check up on us here at the school. So I definitely love that part.
What is your favorite or most useful benefit of FSI Courses?
My favorite benefit is the differentiated instruction. I love how students are held accountable for their assignments, meaning that there is a proficiency checklist or what have you that's placed in there where the students can go back in and gauge themselves, or if they score a certain score, they know which section of handouts in live worksheet that they can practically use. So I love the DI part of it, because we don't want to use like the same cookie shape, cookie mold for every student. So we want to make sure this program will offer that to us. Like some of my advanced kids can move on to this particular portion of the assignment or what have you. Then I can have those small groups with the other ones, and I can go on and on. Don't get me started, because I'm just saying, you just open it up.
Hey.
So my thing of it is that I can have it not only on the Chromebook, but on PDF form or print, makes copies of the handout. I do love that, where it can be both, and I can do the whole group, or students that have been absent or homebound, or the ones that further along can actually take their notes that are auditory learners. They can actually hear and follow along with the video and record their own notes and to do the assignments, because we do have those students. So we can't use the same recipe for all the kids. We can just serve the same dish, but we can kind of tweak it to make it fit.
How has using FSI Courses made it easier, or how is it lighting your load as a teacher?
It has lightened my load because like at the beginning, like when we do the consultation part, like we do the check-in, whether it's weekly or monthly, that I have you or you come by and visit the school, and my pacing guide that is provided for means like, hey, this is what I need to do. And our school system is on a block system, so that means I need to cover a year's worth within a semester. And what this program will allow me to do is have that pacing guide. Okay, Miss Poole, this is what you need to hit. You need to hit this, and you need to move on. Do the pre-test, post-test, let's go. Next thing, let's go. Keep it moving, keep it moving. That way I can cover majority of the standards, if not all of the standards within that semester, and the kids they be surprised that we kind of we did all that. Yeah, you did all that. And they actually can retain the information. So yes.
So it allows you to cover more information in a short amount of time.
Right.
Plus you have a game plan for what you're doing every day.
Every day.
So that helps save some of that time. Now, one thing that people don't know that they're about to find out is that, you know, you have the kids doing a lot of cooking and lab activities.
Ooh.
So question, how are you able to have the kids doing cooking and lab activities? And, you know, instead of, I know most teachers complain about having to do lesson plans and all these things. How has FSI Courses made it easier for you to have time to do those fun things?
FSI have made it easy for me to, because I really want this class to be engaging. And a good way to get kids engaging, you kind of have to bribe them. And anytime you have food, something that they will eat, like French toast or making s'mores or doing a breakfast bowl or just anything that you can relate to science and eat. Even in my forensic science, we did a dirt cake where we had mystery items in within the cake, and the kid had to figure out and all that good stuff. So I definitely love that part.
How has using FSI Courses improved your content knowledge and teaching practices?
Ooh, let me tell you, when you come in and working, you actually give suggestions and advice. And by me being open to the suggestions and advice that you give, you know, my background is special education as well as yours. And so, and it's like, okay, I don't want to thumb down everything too much. I need to, you know, what about my high achievers or learners that are in the class or what have you, or my bubble kids? Like, okay, this kid can go either way. How can I push them or what have you, or bring them up to meet the expectations? And this program have allowed me to deepen my knowledge of the content so I can be able to disperse the information out in many different ways. I like a lot of the activities or where activities are set up for the kids to actually move around. Kinesthetic learners, they're actually moving around, such as the gallery walk or anything such as that, or when we do the folders activity, the foldable activities, you name it, it appeals to a lot of the kids' learning style. FSI Courses does appeal to a lot of the kids, students' learning style, and even some of the visuals. As far as like a lot of your videos are animated, kind of. Some of them are serious, where just, you know, you and your son. However, the animation, where the students see you like a cartoon character, that appeals to those type of students very well. So they're able to get in that. And by me, with this program, it sharpened my skills, like deepen my content knowledge on it as well, as far as like making me have to be on my toes and be ready, be prepared, and keep it moving. So I thought I knew stuff, but not until this course came in. This program is like, it really has deepened that knowledge of it, because I thought like Poole got physical science, but
now, one thing I love that you do, Miss Poole, is that I may introduce an activity to you, but you'll take that like, I like this right here, and then you'll actually use it and change it up and use it for forensics, and then use it later with physical science and the other courses, and just kind of change it every bit, or change it a little bit along the way. So your ability to go in and see something and adapt it to the content and curriculum for multiple subjects, you know, that's amazing right there, because you're not sitting up just like, all right, coach, what you got next? What you got next? You'll take one thing I show you and use it 5 different times.
Oh yeah.
And then take it and improve it. So I was like, God, dog.
Right. So, and one of the things that I'm glad you said that is your triangle trivia. I thought I would be one of those teachers that didn't like noise, loud noise. I love noise, don't get me wrong, but at a certain level. But this, where students are actually engaged and competing against each other, that what makes it so much. And I didn't realize that, we throw a little off things like who's the popular artist at a particular time. We can throw that slide in now. But triangle trivia is a great vocabulary reviewer. And like you said, we can mix it in for all kinds.
So my next question, what results have you attained as a result of using FSI Courses?
The results, like the scores on the pre-test and post-test has increased. For each unit, you know, I give a pre-test to see how much the information the students already know before we dive into it. And then to see the post-test, like maybe sometimes like double, even get a perfect score almost. That's very beneficial. So for me, the results are, look at the data. The data will show. However, physical science does not have a end of the course test. However, I have a teacher-made test to assess the students. So that's where I'm very much, you know, like I kind of want to do a state assessment in physical science just to see how much, you know, growth, so the state would know, like, hey, I see them. Now you see what they can do here in Wilkinson County High School.
Now, one thing I like, you said the growth from the pre-test to the post-test. So that means somewhere in between the pre-test and the post-test, there's a lot of teaching and learning going on.
Oh,
so
yeah.
shout out to the teacher.
Well, thank you so much.
Because if it wasn't a good teacher in that classroom, that pre-test and that post-test data might look the same.
No, we got to move them. That's my goal, and I'm very grateful for this program.
So shout out to Ms. Poole on that.
We appreciate you too, Mrs. Spivey.
Yes, ma'am. And so my last question, my final question is, what would you say to a potential client that is interested in using FSI courses to help improve their teaching practices and student achievement?
Okay, first of all, it starts with the individual. The teacher, which is the classroom manager in that classroom. Are they open to accept this program and be able to get the full benefits of it? Okay, don't look at it as a colleague in another building or another district, what have you. Do not look at it, oh, this district just brought this program and it's another thing for me to do. Look at it as a valuable tool. How can I use this, tweak this to match my teaching style, my personality, or what have you? How can I make it fit me so I can implement that? And when you come in you're not coming in down to take over the classroom, you're coming down to give your colleague, assistant, that teacher assistants, like, okay, this is what I do, this is what I can bring, or give some suggestions. Be open to those suggestions, and allow the process to work. That's basically it. But you got to do your work first. You got to be coming in now, you don't have to be. I like this program as well because it's teacher friendly. It's very teacher friendly. It's not something you have to navigate like, okay, this is not working properly, or maybe it's the program itself. Hey, if it's the program, give you a call, send you an email, you check on, like, hey, it's down for right now, but hey, they should have it back up, that type of thing. So my thing of it is just allow the program to work, keep an open mind, and take their advice and suggestion. And I would say, hey, before the program is implemented, just please allow the teachers to have that professional development with you at the beginning and in between, to make sure, like, to get that check-in with them.
All right.
So I definitely love that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have heard it first from the Miss Felicia Poole at the Wilkinson County High School. Coach Spivey signing off with
Miss Poole.
Y'all take it easy.
All right,
Peace.
thank you.